The SEC asked Judge Torres for final judgment in Ripple XRP lawsuit. In a recent post by CoinGape, it was mentioned that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission had written to the federal court to inform them that Ripple Labs had broken securities laws and to ask the judge to rule against Ripple. Included in this sum are disgorgement costs, prejudgment interest, perpetual injunctions, and civil fines totaling about $2 billion. Executives from the Ripple cryptocurrency community blasted the SEC for acting irrationally in its comments and other documents pertaining to remedies. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is seeking a final judgment following the implementation of red actions, which attempt to punish Ripple for its acts that disturb the bull market. The remedies related brief does not allege fraud or recklessness. Unregistered XRP offers and institutional sales were the basis for the SEC's public version of its remedy brief, which was presented to the court based on violations of Section 5 of the Securities Act of 1933. The main points rest on assumptions. The reasons behind this is shown in the July 13th summary judgment opinion by Judge Annalisa Torres. This ruling shows that the SEC has not alleged fraud, but is instead focusing on the expansion of Ripple, despite the complaint being filed. Well, the SEC has ordered Ripple to pay $876 million in disgorgement. The commission is pleading with Judge Annalisa Torres to approve a proposed ruling in its favor. It is also seeking $198 million in prejudgment interest and a civil penalty. According to the SEC, most of Ripple's XRP sales after the complaint have gone to institutions, and investors have lost out since the business had discounts from these investors. In addition, the SEC claims that Ripple willfully ignores securities regulations, misrepresents the ruling, and continues to defy the law. There have been no accusations, much less findings of fraud or irresponsibility. Thus, the $2 billion fine is irrational, according to Brad Garlinghouse, CEO and worldwide head of Ripple. This is completely unique and cannot be compared to anything else. When it comes to the debt box case and Ripple to Ripple, Garlinghouse highlights the SEC's flagrant abuse of power and violation of law. It would appear that the SEC is only trying to intimidate and punish Ripple and the entire industry. Stewart All claims that next month, instead of using the law or a response, Jarity will be dispatched. But this is a regulator who trades in false claims, mischaracterizes others, and deliberately misleads the public, as we have all seen multiple times. In this regard, they have been true to their principles. As per the postponed deadlines approved by Judge Torres, Ripple will make its case to the court on April 22nd, and the SEC will reply on May 6th, XRP's strong price. There was no further material beyond what was expected in the remedies-related brief, according to XRP proponents. Judge Torres ranked total sales, other sales to institutions, and Ripple sales as Category 1. According to Steel Consumer's lawyers, Bill Morgan and James Farrell, who were among the legal professionals who expressed accusations. In light of the Torres ruling, Ripple's legal team is anticipating that the company will make changes to its business practices. If that doesn't happen, the SEC will come out on top. According to Fred Rispoli, Ripple will feel the effects of the change. However, I have faith that the court will give the parties plenty of time to work out the fines and penalties. If this doesn't happen, the judge will decide if the restructured sales are good enough to cause a ripple effect. After being in a macro triangle consolidation for almost 5 years, XRP, backed by Ripple Labs, is about to break out into the market. In the coming months, the price of XRP is poised to retest its all-time high, as Bitcoin's set has proven that it is currently having an early bull run. Also, Ripple Labs and its suite of payment solutions have caused the alternative cryptocurrency to build a cup and handle base pattern, which usually leads to a big move. With the substantial boost in liquidity, the price of XRP has gone through a meteoric rise. A novel development has been uncovered in the ongoing legal dispute between Ripple Labs and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Old development in the case, according to legal expert Fred Rispoli, a critical twist is 40 likely to happen. Yesterday, news broke that the Securities and Exchange Commission has fined Ripple a hefty $2 billion throughout Ripple's protracted legal battle with the regulatory body. An important step has been taken by a prominent figure in the XRP community with this demand, which is expected to be included in next publications. While highlighting the seriousness of the SEC's accusations against Ripple, Rispoli dissected the issue's intricacies. Ripple, which contradicts and challenges the SEC's claims. An argument has arisen regarding the significance of the regulator's duty to prove genuine damage to investors as it pertains to the regulator's compliance with legal requirements. He stresses how important this duty is. The motion, according to Rispoli, has major implications for Ripple and the cryptocurrency industry as a whole. While speculating on the likely results, he put up two scenarios. One is a favorable settlement following the verdict, which he believes has a 40 chance of a protracted court battle. And the other is that Ripple is limited in its operations. One of the most contentious issues raised by Rispoli during his analysis of the motion was the possibility of offering discounted XRP sales to institutional purchasers. This is because, as a result of the ruling, there has been expressed concern about the impact that these discounts could have on the XRP market dynamics, especially with regard to retail investors in the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem. Right now, I'm going to put the odds at 40%. The ruling about the amount of money owing is expected to go in Ripple's favor, but Ripple might take knocks on what's allowed going forward. So the second ace could hear an appeal of this. Moreover, once the matter was resolved, Rispoli and Ripple continued their debate over XRP sales, which prompted questions about Ripple's revenue streams and contractual agreements with institutional buyers. He stressed how important it will be for the court to rule soon on the legitimacy of these transactions. That ruling may signal that Ripple may change its approach to doing business in the future. The noteworthy observation that Risk will also investigate is the influence of large-scale buyer discounts on the price trend of XRP, made a passing reference to the impact that institutional investors may have on market movements. The much-anticipated automated market maker meme has just been released by the Ripple community, adding to the already impressive liquidity of XRP. As on-demand liquidity to Wall continues to rise in popularity, the trading volume for XRP has been steadily increasing. An ongoing legal dispute between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has not diminished XRP's standing as one of the 10 most valuable digital assets. Among the key groups influencing payment solutions, in Latin America, renowned payment processor MasterCard has acknowledged crypto-based payment behemoth Ripple. MasterCard has published an article praising Ripple's efforts through the lenses of digitization, varied payment channels, and the significance of strategic alliances. The paper investigated the trajectory of remittances in Latin America going forward. In a recent post on X, the XRP community figure known only as Ratofkamiman brought this development to the notice of the community. According to MasterCard's research, no other sector of the financial services industry has a greater influence on people's financial security than remittances, often known as cross-border payments. Remittances are a vital lifeline for families and communities, as recognized by the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. In countries with low or medium incomes, MasterCard emphasized their importance. 1 out of 10 homes receive money from abroad, according to the research, which puts the number of people living in such households at 800 million. According to the study's authors, these monies play a crucial role in allowing beneficiaries to put money into savings or start their own enterprises. Consequently, it helps families and communities grow and thrive. That's all for now.